Welcome back. In this tip, let's look at a specific way you can make your if statements even simpler. Let's say I have a number. Let's say the number is 5. And I would want to find out if it's even or not and store it in a name called isEven. Typically, the way you can write that is very simple, right? So if you can say if number is equal to, or actually number mod 2 is equal to 0, then it is even, right? So you can say is even is equal to true, else is even is equal to false. This is how you can do that. However, there is an even simpler way of doing this. You can say is even is equal to true. When is it true? True if number mod 2 is equal to 0, and else it's false. So you can see what does it have? Is even is false. Now let's have number is equal to 6, and let's do this again. Is even true. So this is kind of a shortcut. So instead of writing complete piece of code like this, number of statements, you can have just one statement. This is kind of a shortcut if statement, which is very useful when you have simple condition and based on which you'd want to set the values. Actually, the even easier way of doing this would have been to say is even is equal to number mod 2 is equal to 0. This would have been even easier way of doing it. But if the return value is something like a string, so let's say you'd want, instead of true or false, you'd want to have yes or no. In that kind of situation, this statement would be very, very useful. So you can say is even is equal to yes if number is equal to 0, else no. So those are the situations where this kind of stuff is really useful. In this step, we quickly took a look at a shortcut if statement. I'll see you in the next step. Until then, bye-bye.